How's it going, guys? JCVP11 here from Dubai, and welcome to the second episode of Let's Talk Tech. Yes, I know I couldn't stick to a weekly schedule like I told you guys on the first episode, but let's not talk about that. Anyways, in this episode, I'm gonna be discussing 4K displays on smartphones. So if you weren't aware, Sony at IFA announced arguably the first 4K display on a smartphone on their Xperia Z5 Premium, and I'll get to the arguably part a little bit later. But 4K on a screen means around 800 pixels per inch, making that panel the sharpest panel on a smartphone till date, period. Now, I'm a fan of hashtag Team Crispy, and shout out to all you guys who belong in there. Unfortunately, I'm not a part of it, but is it really worth it on a smartphone? I've used the 2K display on my LG G4 as well as the 1080p display on my HTC One M8, but I haven't really seen a difference between the two panels. The only way I saw a difference was when I was staring at a 2K wallpaper on both the LG G4 as well as the M8 side by side. So it isn't really worth sacrificing extra battery, in my opinion. Which leads me to my point about battery life. Over the years, we've seen exponential growth in RAM, processor, screen resolution, all of that. But battery life is kind of at a standstill. The only way battery life was increased was by increasing its capacity, and nothing more than that. We haven't yet found the perfect smartphone, which can last about 1.5 to 2 days on a single charge, so that we don't have to look for chargers in order to charge the phone. That excludes phablets, by the way. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind a phone that would last me 2+ days, even though its screen would be a 1080p display. Remember, arguably, when Sony said that their Xperia Z5 Premium would last 2 days on a single charge with a 4K display, I was a bit surprised and I thought something was fishy. And that was the case. It turns out the Xperia Z5 Premium only displays 4K video or images when you're looking at media, and everything else that you do is done at a 1080p resolution. Cheeky move, Sony. Anyways, that does it for this video. Let me know if you would be able to sacrifice that tiny bit of resolution for that added battery life, or are you a pixel fanatic? What next? 8K? Whatever it is, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, or send me a message via my social media networks, which are linked in the description. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe for more content in the near future. But until then, adios.